Hey everybody, welcome to our weekend check-in video for PSY-45 research methods for Saturday, February 11th. I'm just going to go over a few items and reminders and clarifications as I always do, just anything I think you need to know to help you stay on top of things. So let's get started. First up here is that the scores for the Unit 1 exam have been posted there, so do take a look at those. Especially make note of any comments I made on your 2 short answer essay questions there. So I do try to give some meaningful feedback, and I'm just going to say again, per a recent announcement and also the exam instructions, do not copy and paste information from your textbook or from some psychology-related website you find online there to answer those questions. You need to stick with the material in our course for one thing, and when you do that, you need to make sure that you answer those questions in your own words, or it's going to result in 0 points for those essays, and if you keep doing it, that's going to end up being a trip to the Vice President's office to discuss why you continue to do that. So please be careful about that, because I'm going to know if you do it, so please be careful. Next up here is that Unit 2 is open, so make sure that you start working in that. It covers 3 chapters, chapters 5, 6, and 7. There are lecture videos, as always, to help you along with that, and also the lecture outlines to help you follow lecture videos, so make sure that you take advantage of those. And certainly you're free to work ahead. You can knock out your quizzes, your discussions, your mind tap assignments there, get all those knocked out of the way, and won't have any problem. There was no quiz or discussion due this particular week. I try not to do that the same week that you have an exam, but you do have your quiz and discussion for Chapter 5 due next week there, and by the way, they're due on Saturday the 18th, not the usual Friday, because as you may know, Friday the 17th is an official recognition of President's Day, so I won't have an assignment due on a major holiday like that, but I will have it due on the following Saturday. So just a heads up, and don't forget that same time differential. The quizzes are due at 11:59 p.m. The discussion will be due a bit earlier at 9 p.m., so make sure you keep on top of that. Next up here is that part 1 of your APA-style literature review paper. It's due this coming Wednesday on the 15th by 11:59 p.m. Don't forget, per all the information I've been providing you about this already, that you'll find the dedicated APA literature review module underneath Unit 5 of our course material. So scroll down past Unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you'll see the APA module. You want to take a look at the instructions for Component 1. At the very top, I have a little how-to video there. It's about 10 minutes or so where I walk you through and kind of show and tell you how to prepare your assignment there, what's on the instruction page. So please make sure that you watch that. It'll make your life a lot easier, trust me. And below that, you'll find in the module there the submission area for the first part of this assignment as well. So there's dedicated areas for the instructions and the submission there, and you are going to upload your assignment as a Word file. This is all in the instructions there and the submission area. So no Google Docs, no PDFs, no Apple Forms, etc. there. It has to be in Microsoft Word. Everybody has free access to Microsoft Word. Click any Office 365 link that you'll find on any Canvas page, and you'll see right there you have access to Microsoft Word. Also there, make sure you understand per the instructions there that your topic must be from an area in social psychology. So things on drug abuse, Alzheimer's, autism, memory in human infants, etc. Those are not social psychology topics, so they are not acceptable. I did provide a file of topics there near the top of the instructions, just a list of social psychology topics, and below that there's a link to a free online social psychology ebook that you can take a look at to get some ideas about what you might want to write about in the area of social psychology, so please do use that. And what you're going to be turning in, and this is all in the instructions there in that APA module, so do take a look at it there. You're going to be turning in your topic, which again must be one from social psychology, a thesis statement, which is just a simple sentence or two describing to me how you're going to approach your topic, and I do have samples of that on the instructions, so take a look at that so you have an idea. And you also have to turn in a list of 10 APA-style references to support your exploration of the topic. And per the instructions there, and this is pretty clear in the instructions, and I've also posted announcements about this, that they must be research articles, so psychology-related websites, books, etc. Those are not pieces of psychological research, so they are not eligible for the 10 minimum references that you have to have. They must be peer-reviewed research articles, that is, studies or research reports, if you will, so make sure you keep that in mind there. There are helpful hints there you'll find in the instructions on how to locate peer-reviewed research articles, especially using one particular database available on our FCC library website there. I have instructions on how to locate that. I tell you how to use it. Open up that file. There's a real easy way for that particular database. It's called Academic Search Premier, or EBSCO. It will easily locate peer-reviewed research articles for you. All you have to do is check a little box you'll find there on the database page, and I have all that in the instructions, so try to make it as easy for you as I can, so do take a look at that there to make your life a little bit easier there. Don't forget, and per the instructions you'll find in the APA module on Canvas there, I do have information from certain chapters in our Pocket Guide to APA Style that you may find very helpful in locating references, narrowing your topic down, putting the references in APA style and format. All that stuff is really important there. Don't forget, you have access to the Pocket Guide to APA Style, and I posted a recent announcement about this. It's on the MindTap platform, so go on the MindTap platform, look underneath Chapter 15 on MindTap, and there you'll see a dedicated link to the Pocket Guide to APA Style. You click that, it pops open. All the individual chapters from the Pocket Guide pop up, because I do reference some of those chapters, even particular pages in the instructions, so you may find that very helpful. And by the way, there is a completed sample submission for you to take a look at there in the instructions in the APA module. So it's always helpful to kind of see what do I need to turn in and compare that to what you're working on, so you can at least get a sense if you're on the right path. And at the bottom of the instructions too, you'll find what's called a rubric. A rubric is simply a fancy way of saying this is the grading scheme we're going to use to assign points to your assignment there, so do take a look at that. You can see there are deductions for a number of particular errors, so that'll help you avoid making those errors, so definitely check that out there, okay? Otherwise, that's pretty much everything I wanted to say. Don't forget, there are late submission policies for written assignments. This is per your syllabus, and at the bottom of the instructions and at the bottom of the submission area instructions, again in that APA module, I reiterate those. It's 10% deduction for being late, and then it's 5% additional deduction for every 24-hour period after that. So do keep that in mind. Try to get your assignment in on time so you don't get docked just for being late there. Again, that's everything I wanted to say this time. Make sure you're watching those lecture videos. I will have our live session on Monday at 11 a.m., so hopefully we'll see some of you there. It'll be recorded otherwise. If you need anything in the meantime, reach out via email on Canvas, and I'll be glad to get back to you. Otherwise, have a great weekend, and I will see you here next time. All right, bye-bye for now.